been a long time since I chatted with you. The culprit is definitely the heat. The fan is on all the time, and if I'm making a video with the fan on, there is a background noise. And if I switch off the fan and make a video, then I start sweating. But I thought that today it's important that I talk to you. I've been missing you all a lot, and thought I'll share with you and talk with you. So today I'm going to talk about a very special, you know, uh, memory which I have, and then I will talk about the inner child, which is very important for each one of us. I had a friend called Anu, and this is when I was 10 years old. And this girl, her father was a major, and definitely they were, way above our class. We were just a middle class family, with three children, my dad having three children to look after, whereas Anu was the only child and her dad was a major in the army. So she definitely had, very beautiful and lots of beautiful things which I could only probably, look at and just admire. I could never think of possessing those in those days. Now, Anu had a beautiful pair of, peep toe stilettos. They were black in color and they had a beautiful heel to it. And I fell in love with those shoes. And I have fallen in love with those shoes in such a way that even now I still covet those. I still, whenever I go to the market and if I'm shopping for shoes, I still look for those type of shoes for myself. So that's the sort of love I've had for those shoes. And Anu was very magnanimous in the fact that if we were going out together, she would, I would borrow her sandals for some time, and she would be gladly obliging, and she would wear my old, worn Bata shoes, which we would wear for school as well as outside in those days. So she was happy to oblige also, and that is what I liked about her. But that aside, what I wanted to talk about was that I still covet those black peep toe sandals. My inner child's desire to possess those has not been fulfilled. And not been fulfilled in the sense that now probably those type of sandals are not available in the market. I do look for them. Okay. And I could have probably gladly given any amount of money to possess those type of sandals, but the desire is still there. And for that very specific reason, I think I have now about a 16 pair of sandals which I buy just without any rhyme or reason, because I still have that desire. I'm sure you all have those types of desires. You buy something just on a whim. You buy something just because, in your childhood you did not get that. I know for a fact that there are people who will buy a big car now because when they were young and when they were growing up, they could not possess that type of a car. What does it tell us? It tells us that your inner child's wishes and dreams and desires were not fulfilled. And now, when you feel that you are capable enough of buying things for yourself or possessing those things, you go full out and buy them out. Harmless, totally, no problem. But what if this inner child has been hurt so much that even now it carries the hurt, and as an adult also, you still feel that hurt? I'll tell you why I'm talking about this. When I was a child, there was always a comparison between me and my sister, and she was always the best. I mean, I could do nothing according to my family members. I was useless for all of them. And that hurt me so much that even now I keep trying to work on pleasing people in such a way that I am the best. I can do the best. And there's no one who's testing me. There's no one who's comparing me with anyone else now. But I still, want to validate that I am the best. Again, this is a very harmless thing because it's just personally for me that I am doing this competition. But what if this was something major? What if there was some sort of an experience in your childhood that has caused you to close up, or that has caused you to become have low self-esteem, or has caused you to become fearful? There could be anything. And the moment such an incident comes back again, those fears and um, uh, those feelings are triggered and they come back again. It's important that you address this inner child in you. It's important that you talk about it to someone. It's important that you know uh, ensure that these desires or these fears are addressed and taken care of immediately, for your own mental health, for your own benefit. Think about this. Think about your inner child. Was it a happy childhood? Was it something that you're still thinking about, or you are still, because of those, your actions are still impacted by those? Maybe. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Bye.